Welcome to the stream. Oh shoot, I'm connected to Bluetooth. I don't want that. There we go. Welcome to the stream. Today we're building this set right here. I'm going to get into it real quick. Just want to make sure everything's running. I don't have my laptop with me, so I can just only see this, which is fine. Works well enough. I'm guessing the sound sounds okay, hopefully. Anyway, let's get into the set. It does require scissors to open, so yeah, I'll do that. That's definitely better than the thumb tabs, especially for a set like this, which is a little bigger. Glad they didn't do that. Man, that's kind of difficult to get at there. These newer boxes are like really stiff for some reason. Man, I'm just gonna destroy the box. I don't care. There we go. And I think the second one we can just peel away. Hello, Scott Davis. Been waiting to build this for a while. Kept putting off the stream though. Hopefully I'll get back into more frequent live streams now. 1 for 1, nice. Cool scaling they've got going on at the top. Feels good to be back in the streaming. My background has never been that dark before. That is weird. All right, so it looks like we got a lot of bags here. They definitely changed the number system. This looks like a different font and different design completely. Interesting. Yeah, that is very wrongly colored. Holy cow. I know for sure that is not what the blue looks like. It might be hard to tell on the stream, but it is extremely messed up here in person. All right, relatively small sticker sheet. It's pretty nice. Good to see. This is still a 25th anniversary set. Dang. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of bags. Hello, everyone. Can you have a mod? I think this is the first time you've ever been on my stream, so probably not. Okay, it looks like, so the one unfortunate thing with this set is we have the so-called Family Guy stormtroopers, so that's kind of a shame. They're not like the really good version. You know, I want to make sure here. This printing looks a little bit different. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need a stormtrooper. How do I not have one on hand? I always don't have what I need on hand for these streams. You watch most of my vids? That's good. Okay, yeah, look at that. They are different. Look at that. They changed the hip piece, I guess is what it would be called. I wonder why they did that. I think they did it in 2022. Imperial Armored Marauder, I think, was the first set with the new mold, if I'm remembering correctly. I got that set, and I remember thinking it was good at the time because I didn't really care about the head not being able to turn. But yeah, it's really annoying for mocks. I was not a big mock builder back then. I guess I'm not really now either, but I do it more often. So there we go. We have our stormtrooper. Hello, Cody. I'm just organizing everything. I think something fell on the floor here. What was that? I think that was the stormtrooper, maybe. 2019. Dang. What was the first set? Because I do not remember that. I thought it was 2022. Dang. Actually, that makes sense, though, too, because I know that would have been right off kind of the heels of Rebels, which is when they did that other stormtrooper design, which everyone says is good. I have no clue. Don't have a single Rebel set to my name. I mean, yeah, that's why I don't like them. I don't know. It does look weird too, I guess, from the side. But yeah, you can't turn it at all. And if you do, it just looks awful. I don't know. I would love to be able to have stormtroopers that had their heads be able to turn. And like the armor looks great in my opinion. This is probably the best that's ever been from what I have. Definitely like the black piece for the middle though. Just maybe it's because I'm used to it, but it kind of works with like the uneven legs. Gosh, these instruction manuals. You don't mind them? Yeah, if you just have them on display from the front, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I definitely understand where the hate comes from. So this build, I don't think is going to be very good. From what I've seen, the only one I'm looking forward to is the Rebel one. This dropship looks way too complicated, which isn't usually a problem Lego has. But I don't know if I'll show it when we build it. From what I've seen on the box, it just looks like a little too much is going on. And it's really tiny as well, so that's kind of a problem. Okay, goodness. Instruction manual is garbage. We got slidey pieces, that's cool. Probably something comes out the back. I'm gonna lift this up a little bit. It's kind of bothering me how low the camera is. There we go. Now I can tilt it down. That's a better view. Huh, I wonder what goes in the center of this. I had no clue there was even remotely an interior here. Man, this does not want to stay. Good golly. I have to put a piece there. That is annoying. Whoever recommended before that I needed to get a stand for this, they were so right. This is so much pain, annoyance. And if Lego just doesn't put the stinking thing that cases the instruction manuals in the box, they're always going to be like this because they get creased from all the bags. They're so inconsistent with it. I would be fine if they put the bag, the like cardboard thing, in all of like the UCS ones and the 18 plus, but they didn't do that because in the Tranquil Garden they didn't have it, and it was so disappointing because that entire video or live was just me struggling with the instruction manual. I don't know, pretty minor issue to be honest. Hello, Luffy. Oh, someone asked what set. Yeah. The Imperial dropship. I think this, wait, let's see. And Rebel something or other. There's also a Rebel thing in here. Hello, everyone coming in. Welcome to me struggling with an instruction manual that just doesn't want to stay. Oh my goodness. You know what? This is something that could very easily be designed by Lego, and then I could put it up, and it would look awesome because it'd be Lego and it'd fit with the theme. There's so many things that if Lego made, like office supplies, if Lego made office supplies, life-size office supplies, I feel like that'd be such a win for them. They'd make so much money from that because that's the type of thing people are into now, like the display. Oh, the Lego figure head towers. Yeah, that was an interesting stream. I'm probably never going to do that again, to be honest, because I could not read the chat the entire time, and it kept falling over. I still need to make that video. Now that I have time, I should. That'd be a good thing to do tomorrow, actually, film that outside. All right, so finally we're putting down this section of the build, put it back there, and second section time. Yeah, Rebel Scout Speeder, which for me, I'm definitely looking for that Scout Speeder. I do not have a lot of Rebels, so getting a bunch more and a vehicle for them is amazing. Definitely what I expect to be the highlight of this set for me. I do like this blue color scheme, though. Looks very nice. This is kind of like a throwback set to the older one, which had that, and I think that's pretty cool, even though I never had that set. I am building Imperial Dropship versus Rebel Scout Speeder. It's actually a pretty obscure set. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but like, it's not at a lot of retail stores, I don't think. The way I bought it was at the Lego store, and I hadn't seen it anywhere else. But I mean, I guess I only really shop at Target, but Target usually has like everything Lego related, because they're kind of like the place for those exclusives, you know? So I was kind of weirded out by how hard it was to find. All right, so I'm guessing this goes in here as the back of the dropship. This would be pretty cool. I wonder if it has some sort of angle to it. We'll have to see. What on earth? Did I miss a piece? Huh. I'm so confused here. Look at the I don't know if you can see it, but the instructions are very confusing right now. It says there's supposed to be a black piece right here, and I don't see another one. Wait a minute. Oh, I put this on wrong. It's supposed to go up there. That makes more sense. That's where that piece would come from. All right, tiling off the back of the ship now. It's gonna look pretty nice. Love this blue. I know I've said it before, but man, very nice looking. Maybe this won't be awful. I can't go in being so negative. Oh, this is gonna be really satisfying. I just know it. I think we're supposed to put it in right there, and it's gonna click. Let's see. The Zen Garden stream. Welcome. This is gonna be way less Zen and way more Wars, Star Wars. Hello, Joel's Bricks. You're gonna say something? Can I pin it? Depends on what you say. Sorry, chat, haven't been looking. I've been trying to figure out how to connect this here. It's not going together. Huh. So confused here. It's like, oh, there we go. All right. Satisfying. Didn't really make a click, but you know, it went together. Pretty cool connection, I must say. Wonder why they did that and didn't just kind of like build the rest of the build. Like there was no need to be that extra, but you know, it's cool, I guess. Oh my gosh. This light box is very difficult to build in. I can pin that. Pin. There, I pinned it for you. That is a very nice message. I support that. On to bag 2. So this is where things are going to go wrong, I predict, for this set with my tastes, because this just seems a little complicated. Like all these tinier pieces with the engines, they just seem a little strange for this size of a set. I mean, I guess we'll have to see. Maybe it'll surprise me. Who knows? Nice to see diversity among the stormtroopers. Something they've been doing recently. Why is my Alexa making noises? Oh, should not have called her out like that. That's a bad idea. Ooh, we got my favorite color of Lego brick. Don't know why, just very nostalgic to Star Wars Max. And it looks like we have some more ball joint stuff going on here. Pretty nice. Means some more unique connections. I think I just saw a lightning flash outside. So if we go dark, that's what happened to me. We've had some power problems before from that. Hopefully it's nothing. Yeah, it is. It does look a little bit weird, the build, but I'm just excited to get some sort of ground vehicle for Rebels. I don't have any. I think they used to do that, but I definitely do not have any transport vehicles. Seriously, this instruction manual. Nice connection. Gotta do it twice. Yeah, our build should be pretty stable now. Yes, I will pin your message too. Oh wait, I gotta scroll down. Well, I'm sorry, Joel's Bricks. That is very rough. I have enjoyed your videos recently, though, I must say that. I wanted to give a donation, so I probably will be making a donation soon to the mind thing you were doing. This is, yeah, good job, Scott Davis. It's kind of funny. In all of the streams, you kind of ended up being like a copy and paster of the set name and number. It's very funny. Maybe I should put the name of the set much higher up in the title of the live stream. I don't know if you can see the live stream title on YouTube for these shorts ones because they're kind of like, you know, just scroll in. I have to look in that. All right. So this looks like this is the outside of the build. Pretty nice. Seems really dark here. I'm not going to pin that, Joel's Fricks. Nice try. Not gonna pin that. Wow, very satisfying. Fits perfectly. Look at that. What am I building? Rebel Scout, Speeder, and Imperial Dropship, set number 40755. I'm gonna memorize that by the end of the night. Hello, Bricktonium. Welcome in. Building this, I'm not gonna say the set name again, I just said it. Should be in the name of the live stream. Oh, that's a good idea. We can pin the name of the set. I will do that next live stream though. I don't want to take away McCabe's lovely subscribe comment. It's just awesome. Yeah, Skibbity Toilet, not on the same level there. Sorry, won't be pinning that one. You need more streams like this? Well, there actually is a lot coming up if I can get my act together here and start creating a schedule. Here, I'll brief intermission here. I'm going to bring up some sets I'm going to be building soon. I bought 4 of these at Target, so I'm going to be doing like a big clone army build going on. 2 of the Captain Rex's Y-Wing. So there will be like a big, I'm planning it like a big type of 501st Army stream coming up. And then I also have some of the new sets. So these are going to be much shorter, might combine them. This one, did not want to buy it. I don't actually know why I bought it. I think because I found it and I was like, oh my gosh, can't believe it's here. And then I was shocked by the price. And then the Plo Koon's Microfighter. So these are going to be built soon as well. So yeah, those are some upcoming builds. I'm going to try to get a much bigger set and do some sort of like channel anniversary special or something, because that is coming up and I do try to do something for that. So I don't know what it's going to be, but there will be one, hopefully. That is July 4th. So yeah, quite a coincidence there. It's on Independence Day. The alternate build, yeah, actually I bought the, if you're talking about the plane, the creator plane one with Jedi Bob Starfighter, I actually bought the plane. It's on my floor right now. I'm going to be building that. I've seen there's also one with Plo Koon's Microfighter and Jedi Bob, but I like the plane design one better. So I'm probably going to be building that one. The other one does look very cool as well, though. LEGO should make Geonosians again. I miss them. More General Grievous sets for sure. It's such a cool mold. I don't know why they don't use it more often. Like it's definitely one of the best LEGO molds ever. It's so good. And it's so rare too, because they really skimp out on how many they put it in. And it's always so expensive. Every single General Grievous set is just the most overpriced LEGO Star Wars set ever. Hello, Lego Timmy. In this, I don't know if this live stream will interest you as much because we're building real Lego here. Just kidding. This set feels very fake Lego. This design here is just so overcomplicated, which isn't really a bad thing. Nice that they're doing something different, but for the size, it's a little strange. Timmy's in the house. I misread that for a second and thought it said Timmy's in my house. Oh my gosh. I'm a little freaked out there. Okay, this is the engine part, which they don't look that bad, I guess, when building, but you know, we'll have to see with the rest of the set. I don't know. Very tiny engines. Some nice piece usages though. I love this whatever this piece is called. It does work pretty well for like micro scale Starship engines, but I don't know about this one here. I have no clue what I'm building now. Looks like some sort of turret or wing, maybe? It's definitely a wing. I bet it's going to go right on this thing, and they're going to be, like, on the side. Hopefully they fold. Oh, great stickers. We're finally here. So I'm going to have to apply some stickers now. Not looking forward to that. I might just wait till the end of the stream, to be honest. You're in Spare's freezer? Actually, there's no room for you in my freezer right now. We just gotta, we got like a shipment from a farm. We ordered all our like meat for the summer from a farm, and we got it all like at the wrong time. So they sent us like way more than we ordered, and it was like our next order as well. So there's no room in our freezer right now, like at all. You can't even. We had ice cream sandwiches in the freezer and ice cream, and we had to eat that. So awful, you know, having to eat ice cream is just awful. So yeah, both of our freezers are completely filled, so I don't think you'd be able to fit in there. You ate all the meat. Okay, you're interesting. All right. Guess I'll have to check when I'm done with the stream. Okay, so all of these big flat pieces are supposed to have stickers. I'm not going to put those on right now. I don't have good, you know, arm space. Sounds like I'm making excuses, and I definitely am. So I'm just not going to put them on. So you're not going to see me put on the stickers. They're going to be on later. Okay, so this, you can kind of start to see what I mean. It's just something about it. It doesn't work. Maybe it's the brown. I don't know. It's not done yet. We still have to build the cockpit. Okay, our freezer is like, it is human sized. You could definitely fit a person in our freezer. We have like one of those, I don't know, like McDonald's type freezers. That's just huge. I don't really know why our freezer is that way. It's half filled most of the time. And it's in our basement. The 2019 one, yeah. I don't even have that. I've just seen pictures, but it does look nicer than this. This one's just a little bit strange. Nice Stormtrooper, though, besides the helmet. So let's see what our next Stormtrooper head is. Huh. I don't really know. It's a different shade. That's nice. Where's the blaster? There we go. Love the blaster. You're under my bed. You know, you also wouldn't be able to fit under there. There's Pokemon cards under there. When I got into Lego, I shoved all my old Pokemon under the bed, and they're kind of everywhere right now. I was actually going through them the other day, trying to like keep them from getting damaged under there, because they're just not stored very well. So unless you ate the Pokemon cards as well, I don't think you're under my bed. I'm building the Rebel Scout Speed Imperial Dropships number 40755. Nailed it. I don't know why that set starts with a 4, though. That seems kind of strange. Every Star Wars set I've known has started with a 7. Except maybe UCS sets. I don't know. Never had one of those. Interesting. That kind of supports my claim that this set is, like, weird and exclusive or something to not normal retail places. I don't know. All for $2.99? Well, that was very kind of you. You got $2.99 for every single one of them. It's kind of just a mess down there, so it's impressive. And after all the damage they've been through, I appreciate that. Very nice of you. It is a LEGO Store exclusive? Okay, that's kind of what I was expecting, yeah. I wonder why they did that. This is definitely a set... Oh, yeah, so people would go to the LEGO Store to get it. Definitely a set people would want, I think. I actually have no idea what the demand was for this set. Because that's all I heard of it. I heard it when it leaked, and then I heard nothing else about it forever. All right, so this is kind of a nice cockpit area with, like, that blue color. I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, cushions or something. I do not have all the 25th anniversary figures. I didn't even try. I didn't even try, I guess. I don't know. A lot of the sets are not for me. Like that big R2-D2. I don't want that. The droid builder kit. I don't want that. Whatever all the other ones were too. The only one I have is Saw Gerrera and 5s. All the other ones I just didn't end up getting the set because I don't know. Most of them don't really appeal to me, to be honest. Like I don't need Kid Leia or Darth Malgus. I never played that game, so I don't really have like an attachment to it. So yeah, I'm trying to think, what is the other ones? I know there's a couple more. I'm getting them mixed up with the 20th anniversary ones, like the old ones they did a couple years ago. I think that was 20th anniversary. Yeah, I have no clue what the other ones are. Messed that up. The big R2-D2, yeah. It looks pretty cool. I have the older one, the UCS one from like 2020. Actually got it for a steal. Crazy story. I went to a secondhand store. It was $40 complete, like basically complete. A couple of pieces were missing, but they're all on the inside. Crazy deal. And like that set was, I think, like $250 at retail, and it was just sitting there for $40. I picked that up so fast. It's crazy. Imperial Star Destroyer. Okay, that one I've debated getting. I just know that when I get it, it's just going to sit on a shelf. Like, I don't really know what else to do with it. It's just, I don't know. It'd be really cool to have one, but yeah. The minifig in that one also looks super cool. Still didn't play the game, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Just destroyed this cockpit piece. So this, gotta give him props. That is pretty good shaping in my opinion. Definitely not accurate, I don't think, but that fits the cockpit piece extremely well. I'm guessing it's gonna have a little bit of movement to it, or that might just be to get its angle when it connects. Yeah, oh wow, that's in place there. It's really nice. Add these stud shooters real quick. And there we have our build. Yeah, I don't really know what to think about this, to be honest. It's really flat on the bottom. I would have appreciated some of those circular pieces so it could slide. Little weird color mashy, kind of just blocky. But I mean, it looks like it works. I don't know. I guess the guys are just supposed to stand back here. This is weird. I don't know. Kind of a meh build. It's kind of like stereotypical to just not really like the set. I usually do like the set, but this is just, I don't know. It's not that exciting, to be honest. Hopefully the other one can kind of bring it home. This is what I wanted, so I can kind of demonstrate. This is the pieces that I wanted on the bottom of this, because, I don't know, I like it when they can slide and it doesn't feel like you're scratching them. So these would have been much appreciated if they were on both of them instead of just the speeder. They used to do that for all of the starships, I remember. Not even like ones that were able to slide, they just put those pieces on the bottom, and I think it just made them better. I'm sure hoping. Oh, they gave them double-sided faces. That's cool. Oh, awesome. Covers it too. I was kind of concerned about that for a second, that the helmet wouldn't cover the other sided face. I think this is the same mold from the original. Here, I have one right here. Yeah. That's identical. That's crazy. This is really old, and they kept it. I mean, I don't really know how you'd improve on it, but that is impressive it's lasted that long. Yeah, it's not on the dropship. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is just flat. It looks awful. Like, from the bottom. Seriously? Nothing? Like, I feel like they could have just given half of it like a little bit of depth, like maybe put one of these in the middle, just so it kind of looks shapely on the bottom. I don't understand that at all. Ooh, love to see it when they give you a silver blaster piece. Where is it? My favorite. Love those silver blaster pieces. This thing already seems to have a bigger footprint than I thought it did. And some nice red. Oh, that is really not printed very well on the instruction manual. That looks nothing like this maroon. From in person, at least, I should say. No, stay. I want LEGO to make more Battle of Naboo sets. That is my biggest thing. I want more sets from that battle. I know we're getting an MTT. I just want all of the other stuff from that scene. Just, it's so underrepresented in like modern Star Wars, LEGO Star Wars. I don't know. Like all the Gungans. We haven't had Gungans in a while. It's just, I wish there were more. Yeah, brown MTT. Like, I think the blue one's going to be cool and all, but I was kind of disappointed. Which, it's kind of weird, though, because it does make more sense for them, in my opinion, to make a blue MTT. Like, that's probably the best decision they could have made. Because, like, it is seen more, because you really only see the brown one, I believe, once in in episode 1, and the rest of the time they're blue. So it definitely makes more sense to make that, but I'd still want to see the brown one. Yeah, look at how wide this is, dang. It's got some yellow pieces, very cool. The last Gungan, I think it was the Flash Speeder from 2015. I have no clue. That is the last one I remember seeing had a Gungan, Captain Tarples. I don't remember ever getting another Gungan after that. If anyone else remembers, feel free to comment. I don't. Phone is dying. I'm going to need to charge it soon. Man, that green looks totally dark green on the instruction manual. Wonder what happened there. Oh, dark Jar Jar, yeah. Besides that, though, because that, in my opinion, that doesn't really count. Like an actual Gungan. Okay, Darth Jar Jar. You know what I mean, like real Gungan. Not Darth Jar Jar's cool and all, but like nothing to do with Battle of Naboo at all, and not even like an actual movie. He is a Gungan, but not the Gungans we were looking for. Some nice shaping on the cone or nose of this thing. Very cool. Love that color of peace. Say it again. Very nice. Oh gosh, stickers. Yep. You know we're putting that off. $30 likes. That's awesome. I think someone asked highest likes. I have no clue. I think it was like 50 or something. 50 or summit. We probably won't achieve that tonight because we are almost done with the set, but that would be awesome. Okay, very nice looking front of this thing so far. It would look even better with the sticker. Just imagine there's a nice Rebel sticker. Wrong piece. Yeah, quote me on that. I'm trying to think of another thing I'd want more of. I was really hoping for those, the UTAT from that one scene in Revenge of the Sith with Ki-Adi-Mundi. I don't know why they made a turbo tank out of that. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's the one chance that we could have gotten that, and it's another turbo tank, but you know, that's okay. It's basically an AT-AT TE at the end of the day. Another AT-AT. I'm not really looking forward to that too much. I mean, that's cool, probably, because I guess we haven't gotten one in a little bit, and that's a pretty iconic vehicle, but I already have one, and I don't really see big excitement for me around another one. And it's also, I know it's going to be outrageously expensive because the last one was crazy, seemed crazy to me. So this one just is going to be even crazier. Which it probably justified. It's just like, I know the first one with the 2014 one, I know I got it for $100. Don't know if that was retail price. Pretty sure it was, and I thought that was a fair price for an AT-AT. And now every single one after it just seems crazy. Yeah. I think that was also in 2015, that droid carrier. I'm pretty sure. I am nowhere near an expert on all of these. I just remember looking at catalogs and stuff. And I know what you're talking about, though. There was another droid carrier, like the ship that had a bunch of droids that came out, and that did have a Gungan. I know. I remember that. But I'm pretty sure it was 2015. The motorized one, I always wanted that one. I was going to get that one because I think at the time it was like around the same price, which doesn't make any sense thinking back on it. It was the same price as the 2014 one, but I don't know why that was. I thought that'd be cool, but I think I just got the newer one because of, I don't remember. There's a reason. I think it was General Veers, but I think he was in the old one as well. Let's see, what else could Lego make more of? You know, not really anything's popping into my mind right now. They've been pretty good with what people want right now, besides that whole clone turbo tank. I don't know how many people are clamoring for that. Another snow speeder would be great. I know they're making the hot rod one. If they're making an AT-AT, they got to make a normal one as well, in my opinion. I don't care at all about that hot rod one. That's just weird. But I think snow speeder's definitely really cool vehicle. Awesome to get a new one. Let's see, what else? What do you guys think for new sets they need to remake? Give me some ideas here, because I'm pretty blank. The hot rod, oh my gosh, why did I say it like hot rod? Hot rod one, yeah, it does look nice. I just don't really care about it. It'd probably be an amazing set. It's just not for me at all. That's probably based on whatever it's called, Rebuild the Galaxy, right? It's the only thing that I can make sense of it. The only Rebuild the Galaxy one I've actually been really interested in was Jedi Bob Starfighter, which, yeah, that one was pretty good. Extremely overpriced, which makes sense, but it was okay set. Dropship with ATO. I think everyone could do that one, yeah. You see, I was definitely not collecting Lego when that came out, so I'm kind of not on, like, missed the whole demand for that, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Especially to get a lot of clones in that. I feel like if they remade it now, though, they'd definitely not put that many clones. So I think that would take away a bunch of, like, part of the appeal, but it just great combo set for sure. A new B-Wing. I have not heard that one. Yeah, that hasn't happened in a while, has it? I was trying to make a B-Wing alternate build for the Mando's Starfighter, the N1. And I remember looking that up and thinking, yeah, we haven't really gotten one of those in a while. It would be cool, especially with, like, modern pieces to see what they could do. Because I know, like, especially for that type of build, there's a lot of restrictions, because that is very difficult to make. I learned that when trying to make the alternate build, and I failed miserably. I think I still have it on the ground. It's just destroyed. Here, I'm going to move up the phone just so I can charge it. Oh my gosh. That's what happens when you buy a $10 tripod, I guess. My room, oh my gosh, another tripod got in the way. I need to clean my room. All right, back to this epic build. Wasn't even focusing on the build there for a second, kind of forgot that's what I was doing. So engaged in the conversation. It's an interesting use of this castle piece. Nice to see. Wonder how they're gonna polish that out on the back. 37 likes. Dang, we're actually climbing in likes. That's awesome. Okay, time to start building up this back area. That'd be cool. The UCS boba. They're probably not going to do it, but yeah, I definitely think that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind getting another just regular slave one, because the one I have, that smaller one with Mandalorian, and I think it's pretty good, but I would love to see a bigger one, just like a little tiny bit bigger, like maybe just make it $100. That'd be really cool. The Cloud City Twin Pod. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a lot of supporters of that choice, but I think it is a pretty unique vehicle. And I think all the times they've done it, they've kind of messed it up. Like, it's always seems really cramped, which it seems a little bit bigger in universe than what all the Lego ones have made it seem to be. So I'd say, yeah, that would be a cool thing to get made. I wonder if they would release that individually or if they'd put that with something else, though. That Master Builder Series Cloud City, oh my gosh, that is one of my most wanted sets ever. It just looks so good. That and the Cantina, man, those would be so awesome to have. I'd definitely not practical, actually, not have. I'd like to see them in person and, like, you know, play with it, like, just for a little bit, because I don't really see where I'd be able to fit that, but that would just be very nice to come see at, like, a Lego convention or something. All right, It's very fun to mess around with those bigger sets. Okay, it looks like we're reusing the same technique for engines here. Engines, are you serious? Thrusters, or thrust. I don't think engine is the right word for Star Wars at all. Looks pretty nice. You have both of them? Okay. You are very lucky. Very jealous right now. I feel like the cantina I might be able to make space for, because I think that one can fold up. I think I would want the Cloud City one no more though. More. I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually looked at those sets. Kind of forgot. There was this huge big thing when they were retiring, and then I just kind of forgot about them. But yeah, those would definitely be cool sets to revisit sometime. What? Oh, missing a piece, I see. The cantina is bigger? Dang. Definitely have to relook at that. And then we have our windscreen piece. That actually looks pretty nice. This is very clean. I like it a lot. It does look pretty basic without the sticker on the front. I'll say that, which we will get to eventually. You guys just won't see it. All right, final bag. I can see our 25th anniversary. I think someone asked what my favorite one was. I have to say, I think it is the Saw Gerrera, because that's the only one, that and Fives, kind of the only one I have. And I like the Fives and the Saw Gerrera like pretty much the same, but I don't know. I really like that green shoulder piece Saw Gerrera has. I think it's super unique. The Fives is cool and all. Kind of just has the backpack though. They're both really good, to be honest. This droid, I know it has a story behind it. I'll have to relook at that. This is pretty cool. You don't very often get a pink astromech droid. No back printing though. Huh. I definitely put that head on wrong. The Nine Nub. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That was the one I was forgetting about. That is the third one that I actually want. Is that how the heck do you pronounce it? Neon Nub. I want him. He needs to be in my collection. It's just I'm not paying $80 for that awful. It's not awful. Overpriced thing. Like I can't justify it at all because it's not like in the prime focus of this channel really, which this channel's kind of become Clone Wars focused, to be honest, mostly with like the reviews. Haven't made one in a while, but yeah, I just can't really see what I'd do with that set. 9 Nub. Okay, thank you, very helpful. So this is the turret. Looks pretty cool. I know you can detach it. Very nice. This is kind of like a battle pack. I'm starting to feel the battle pack energy. Anniversary Mall. There's an Anniversary Mall. Most expensive fig. I have the Captain Rex helmet. It's not even the fig, just the helmet. That one Phase 1 Captain Rex helmet, that's pretty expensive. I found it in like a rummage sale. And then not even a Star Wars one. I have like this Tobey Maguire Spider-Man that I think is pretty expensive. I don't know anything about any of the Marvel figs, but it was on like a room tour once and someone said it was like expensive. So I like looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, it has like this printing that not a lot of them have. Trying to think what else. There's young Boba Fett from the original Jango Fett Slave 1. I think that's the oldest one I have. I don't know how expensive it was, but I know that's the oldest. The Tobey Maguire. It's actually right above me. Apologies for the yellow fire extinguishers in my mock. He's putting out a fire, or I guess it's the Hall of Armor display. I'll take those off. Looks like somebody chewed on his legs. That wasn't me, all right? That's how I got him. He was chewed up like that. And I think the expensive thing was the legs. I don't know. There's the back. But that's what the guy said. He said that one was expensive or something. I don't know. Oh shoot, I gotta finish the stream within 5 minutes. See if I can speedrun this. Let's go, 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 go. Looks like we're making a cannon here. "5 minutes. My phone has a screen time limit that stops at 8, which is, my mom has put a screen time limit on my phone, which I think is a good thing. It just goes off at 8 because she doesn't want me on the internet past then. But I think is a pretty good restriction, to be honest. I know a lot of kids my age stay up very late, you know, on social media. So I'm pretty glad for it, to be honest. $110 in good condition. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I guess there's Marvel Lego fans too. Why does this not want to go in? This is not lining up. Oh, there it is. It just didn't seem right. I think I forgot a piece somewhere, but it doesn't seem to be contributing much to the set. Did I just break that? That's not good. Anyway, here is the Rebel Speeder. Here is the Dropship. They look pretty nice. Definitely the highlight here. Dropships is kind of lackluster. Droid is very cool. Definitely another highlight of the set. This is all the good, I would say. Everything over here is pretty good. This goes all the way over here. But yeah, if you're going to get the set, definitely recommend it. That's pretty good. That's pretty bad. Thanks for watching the stream. I'll be putting the stickers on. I'll probably make a post of the finished set if you want to see it, or you could just look up images online. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next live stream.